Hello everyone, it's Goddess Marian here, and now I'm going to be on the theory. Now I'm going to get on the Steven Universe craze of what's up with Rose Quartz, Pink Diamond, how Rose Quartz shattered her diamond, and why Pink Pearl did not warn her. Now, the thing I have with it, oh my god, I should not have gone on Google. This is a loving picture. We'll go with this for today as a thumbnail. Don't judge me, it's actually really nice. Oh, I'm so tired. Now, my theory is that maybe Rose Quartz shattered her diamond and Pink Pearl. Now, there are a lot of people saying that Pink Pearl is still around and she's in plain sight and that everyone knows she's alive. My theory is maybe those are just slight things that maybe that's her way of trying to communicate with people around her to tell her to try to find her shattered gem shards. Now, we all know that Steven Universe has healing spit, because in one episode he healed Connie's bad sight. Now she doesn't really need her glasses, but she doesn't wear them at all. But she looked nice in them. I mean, just come on, those glasses were nice. And that Rose Quartz had healing tears, because in one episode, Amethyst's gems got cracked and she started glitching out. And they went to Rose Quartz fountain to fix her, and she cried on the gem. More like the statue cried, but you know. Now, get back on the episode where Amethyst almost shattered and broke her gem. When Steven was underwater in the fountain, he saw a figure reaching down like his mother was reaching down to him to help him out of the water. But when he raised up, the statue was just above him. Now my question is, in one episode, Rose Quartz made a video for Steven saying that she and him will be one. Now my theory is maybe they aren't one. Maybe Rose Quartz is trying to reach out to Steven, that she wants to get out of the gym, that she wants to be her own gym again. Now, back onto the Pink Pearl theory. Everyone says that maybe Pink Pearl let Rose Quartz shatter her diamond because she had her own opinion. Now that's also part of my theory, saying that Rose Quartz actually consulted Pink Pearl before shattering her diamond. As you can know, Yellow Diamond and Blue Diamond have their pearls, and they're around pretty much all the time throughout every episode. But the question is, can pearls have their own opinion? Because we know our pearl has her very own unique opinion about things and certain aspects surrounding Steven. And we also know Amethyst is a wild one, doesn't really care about what happens. Because she's hurt because she was made from the kindergarten. And Garnet is a fusion all her own from two different emotions. From two different gems that we're never really keen on fusing because of Blue Diamond. Now, Sapphire and Ruby were also part of Blue Diamond's clan. So they had inside pink on all the diamonds, because Sapphire was the other one telling the future. Now, fast forward some years later, and well, I guess you could say when Rose Quartz actually fought off Blue Diamond's crew, I guess before that she shattered her own diamond. Now, I don't know if every diamond had some rubies and pearls and some sapphires. But the question is, there are many quartz in Pink Diamond's room. So many that she has them in bubbles. Why are they in bubbles? Are they dangerous? I'm reading over this. Okay, that's weird. Now, my question is, this is because I'm going to get to a pink pearl, I'm guessing. Did Pink Pearl let Rose Quartz shatter her diamond, and then she made Rose Quartz shatter her? Now, we all know that Steven is half human, half gem. But that has nothing to do with anything, is what I'm saying. Now, I'm going to get on a theory about the temple. the temple is actually a fusion on its own. Because if you look at, because the temple actually is a fusion. Now this picture isn't clear enough for me to show you, but still. Alright, this picture's clear. So the temple's a fusion all its own. Now we know there's from some pigments on the wall when they go to the moon, where basically Paradox all types are happy about the plan they had for Earth. When they go to the moon, there is some pigments of rose quartz fighting Pink Diamond. Now my question is, was Pink Diamond a fusion, but no, she told no one? Because if you look at the temple, it actually kind of looks like something. It looks like a fusion of all the gems. It consists of Pearl's gem, Ruby's gem, Sapphire's gem, Amethyst gem, and Rose Quartz gem. Was Pink Diamond a fusion of different gems? Now, I know that theory is kind of far-fetched, and you may be saying she's just making this all up based on pictures. But actually, I've thought about this for a while. I thought maybe Pearl actually tried to shatter her own diamond but failed and lost trust. But when Rose Quartz came in the midst to become Pink Diamond's new Pearl, but she was a quartz. Now, what I'm thinking is maybe Pink Pearl actually tried to shatter Pink Diamond but failed. And when Rose Quartz came into the mix, she tried to get Rose Quartz to shatter Pink Diamond. And when Rose Quartz finally said yes, Pink Pearl knew that she had always been accused of trying to shatter her diamond, so they think it's her again, and she disappeared. But throughout several episodes, there are several hints that Pink Pearl is still around. Maybe she's watching over Steven Universe, and she's kind of the descent of Rose Quartz. Now I'm thinking, this is just a thought. Maybe Pink Pearl and Rose Quartz are actually also a part of Steven's gem. Maybe they're actually helping, because pearls are meant to be logical, and Rose Quartz had a free way of thinking. And well, I'm guessing Pink Pearl didn't like how her diamond was running things. And oh my god, no! 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 If that's gonna be a thing, I'm jumping out some windows. That ain't happening. That is not fusing. I don't want that to fuse. No. Don't let that fuse. Don't let that be a fusion. I don't care. I hope Rose Quartz doesn't come back and fuse with Jasper. Please no. If that happens, I'm leaving. I can't be a part of the Steven Universe fandom after that. That's gonna ruin my day. But back to being serious. Now, my thinking is that the more they're up in the temples and the more they're around the diamonds, that they might find some other descents of Rose Quartz. Because, of course, diamonds are duplicated. You see many pearls, many rubies, many sapphires. Maybe there are descents of Rose Quartz. Maybe there are descents of her family. Now, I'm not saying that, oh, well, she has a family, so they'll take care of Steven if they find him. I'm saying that maybe Rose Quartz and her family and Pink Pearl were all in it together to shatter Pink Diamond. And when they actually did it, Pink Pearl kind of got scared. And I guess she ran away, but came back out of hiding. But now she only watches over Steven from a distance, because she's afraid of getting caught and shattered for shattering her diamond. Now, my question is, did Pink Diamond know that Rose Quartz had healing tears? And if she didn't, why? How could Rose Quartz hide that? And now there is some episodes where they find Lion. Steven says there's some of his mom's stuff in there. And Pearl starts freaking out, saying that Rose Quartz never hid anything from her. Rose Quartz told her everything. Maybe I'm thinking that Pearl didn't know that Rose Quartz actually shattered her diamond, and she just thought that Rose Quartz was a free gem to choose her own path. And maybe, just maybe, Pink Pearl actually is kind of... Now I'm actually kind of questioning, is Pink Pearl Lion? Now, I know this is just far-fetched, but maybe Pink Pearl's actually Lion. Not to say that she is, just a question. Since Lion's pink and Lion was found in the desert, did she leave Pink Pearl and eventually she became something? Now that's just far-fetched, and I know it is. But the real question is, why is Pearl so attached to Rose Quartz? I mean, I'm just saying, Pearl seems really attached to Rose Quartz. And when she found out that Lion existed, she freaked. It's as if Pearl never actually knew all the secrets of Pink Diamond. Of Rose Quartz. All the pink and the pearls are confusing me. There are so many gems right now. I'm surprised I haven't said amethyst. Nope, I've said it. Now I haven't surprised myself. But it seems kind of like that Steven and Pearl actually fusing a bond, as if Pearl is thinking of Steven as another Rose Quartz. Now, these are all just far-fetched theories, but maybe Pink Pearl actually really didn't disappear. Maybe she's watching over Steven as he grows up and ensures his future and learns more about his mother. And Pearl is slowly losing it, knowing that Rose Quartz is never gonna come back. Or she might in some future episodes. That would be cool though, like if she emerged from Steven's gym. That'd be cool. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. I'm sorry. Now, my thinking goes way beyond this because there is this whole battlefield, and actually Pearl finds a flag in the battlefield, Road of Quartz. Now, my question is, what made Pearl give her whole trust and her whole life just devoted to Rose Quartz? What made her do that? And how come Lion is now getting so close to Steven? Lion is actually really close to Steven. As if a little bit of Rose Quartz is in Lion. Now my thinking is, since they found Lion actually protected Steven and became one with Steven. He even sometimes listens to Steven. Now my question is this another version of Rose Quartz? Is this Rose Quartz's way of communicating with Pearl and Steven? Now there is an episode where Amethyst and Grey have a falling out, and Amethyst turns into Rose Quartz and messes with Greg's head. Now the question is, what's so scary about that? What scares Greg about seeing Rose Quartz? We all know that Amethyst can shapeshift, but when Amethyst shapeshifted into Rose Quartz, Greg was scared and terrified. He said, "Don't bring that here. I don't want to see that." My question is, did Rose Quartz do something that Greg didn't approve of? And he knew about it but just never shared it. And also, Greg and Amethyst hung around when Rose Quartz was actually still alive. But my theory is, maybe Rose Quartz is the reason everybody's close together and really cares about Steven. My other theory is that Pink Pearl is actually watching over them through Lion's eyes. Because in one episode, when Steven went in Lion's mane, Steven found Bib Smith's gem. I'm wondering if Pink Pearl's gem is in there, and if Pink Diamond's gem is in there. I mean, if Rose Quartz put Bismuth's gem in there, who else gem is in there besides from just Bismuth? Now, this couldn't be the only place she put Pink Diamond or Pink Pearl's gem. Maybe she put them in the temple in Garnet's room. If I remember when she started destroying things, they put Bismuth's gem in there and that little creature monster that Steven tried so very hard to train and make, let's say, a better gem than it was before. It's also where Peridot was found and re-unbubbled. Now my question is, There are a lot of gems in there, as you can see. Besides from just their adventures, maybe from adventures when Rose Quartz was alive. Now, I'm questioning, is Pink Diamond and Pink Pearl gem in there? Where did their gems go? And if she did shatter them, couldn't she just heal them with the tears and bubble them? There's so many loose ends the Steven Universe didn't tie up in the trial episodes. But still, now I can see why Rose Quartz and Pink Diamond might have had a falling out because Pink Diamond actually had a zoo holding humans, and they praised Pink Diamond for it, saying that they were her savior. And Rose Quartz actually loved humans to be free and loved the things they do. The question is, when Rose Quartz found out about Pink Diamond's her zoo, did Rose Quartz not like it and decided that the only way to get rid of that zoo was to kill Pink Diamond? Now we all know that if you shatter a gem, the gem's not coming back. But if you crack a gem, there are certain things. English is a thing. It exists. I know it does. But I just don't have it. And that's a very cute picture. Oh no, crying. That's something. Eating very delicious shrimp is a problem for me now. Very, very nice picture. But I will make a part 2 of this theory. Yeah, I might not. I probably won't get any views on this. I'm sorry, I just don't believe in myself. But anyways, thanks for tuning in. It's Goddess Marin here, and I am out. I'm so tired of my